Making necessary but painful economic decisions is one of the most difficult things world leaders can do, because in making these decisions, their popularity is often reduced and their power threatened. And 2016 will be a year of particularly hard choices for leaders worldwide. During his 15-year rule, Putin has stabilized Russia economically, politically, and socially. However, his consolidation of power and use of force have caused dissenters to call him autocratic. Despite this, his popularity has endured, largely through a social contract based on economic strength. Though Russia's economy has rapidly declined over the past year, Putin's popularity is still high for a variety of reasons. But it will not remain so long if the economy continues to decline. Thus, food security has become a key focus for Moscow as it tries to prop up its economy and maintain social support. Russia says it wants to completely eliminate food imports and become a net food exporter by 2020, but this goal is unlikely to be met. Moscow's focus on agriculture, however, will help raise productivity and will promote a more diverse sector. In South Korea, the focus is on shipbuilding. Ships account for 10% of South Korea's exports, but the sector is still hurting from the 2008 financial crisis. With the crash, freight volumes were reduced, which left South Korea with an overabundance of equipment, facilities, and personnel to make ships that no one really needed. Shipmakers fell into deep debt and still experienced heavy losses in 2015. Now that the United States has raised interest rates, South Korean policymakers are preparing a massive restructuring campaign. But with this restructuring will come layoffs and inevitably a political backlash, which means leaders will have to be strategic in timing their reforms. The balance between economic and political concerns is particularly fraught in Venezuela, where a massive political shift to the center is underway. Opposition lawmakers recently won a huge victory when they secured a supermajority in the National Assembly. However, the victory will not go unchallenged, and opposition lawmakers will have to remedy massive economic distortions if Venezuela is once again to become a favorable destination for foreign direct investment. Unless there is an unexpected increase in government income, a default on Venezuelan foreign debt is a very real possibility in 2016. Such economic turmoil would be difficult for even a united government to manage, but it will be near impossible for Venezuela's divided government. As these countries prepare to make difficult economic reforms, some countries in Southern Europe are actually reversing the unpopular reforms they implemented during the height of the European crisis. After only modest economic progress, governments in Italy, Spain, and Portugal have begun to focus more on retaining their popular support rather than on reforms to boost economic growth. It is a risky move that is likely to derail the economy's recovery, though it will not lead to a repeat of the crisis. As we enter the new year, governments across the globe will be thinking about these and similar challenges. To learn more, please check out our January issue of Compass, publishing on the 4th.